Woo, it's a lot going on right now, fellas. Where you at, Dre? Oh, you got to set up again? All right, you good for a second. If you got to use your phone, or is your phone dead? Jesus Christ. All right. Hey, take your time, dog. But right now we got Kendall Fuller checking their cornerback for the Washington Commanders. We've started this trend. We've been starting with the draft process. It's draft night. Appreciate you checking in first and foremost. But secondly, your draft night, your draft process. I know you all are from the area. You and your brothers, man, y'all are doing good things in the NFL. Explain or go through the process of your draft night. What was one of the most underrated moments that the fans or just regulars who are not involved in these things? What are one of those underrated moments and stuff that you actually appreciated during this draft process?
I think I would say just the patience that you have to have throughout the whole process. Even just things like the combine. Like a lot of people, that watch the combine, they don't understand the 2-3 days before the combine that dudes have just going through like medicals, going through all the testing, all the interviews and things like that. So just seeing guys compete and test at a high level after all the things that they went through before, you definitely respect and appreciate. And then just how much guys have to deal with, just in terms of the draft. A lot of guys have stuff going on at home, different family members that they're dealing with and things like that. And it's definitely a lot that they go through mentally. And just I think for me, just watching the draft, the biggest thing for me that I just love is just seeing you know for those athletes, just the emotion that they have. Just all the sacrifices that they made to get to that point and things like that. It's definitely something that I enjoy watching.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna ask you about Virginia Tech Hokies.
Hmm.
A couple weeks ago, you just went back to Blacksburg
Yeah,
with D
yeah,
Hall, Tyrod. How did that feel going back? After that
yeah.
tenureship with the previous coach, and
Uh-huh.
even your experience coming into the draft.
Yeah.
You were touted as a first round pick, but due
Uh-huh.
to like torn meniscus and things of that
Uh-huh.
issue, you ended up
Yeah.
slipping. Like, did that all bring back memories, especially we're now here at draft
Yeah.
day?
Yeah. No, it was honestly, it was dope. Honestly, it was the first time for me, it was the first time me and all my brothers went back to Virginia Tech all there at once. And then they had a little golf event, the day before the spring game, and everybody was there. So, just being able to get all the guys there, for me, it was guys that I didn't even play with that it kind of just felt like family. So just having everybody back there and I don't think that's happened in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's
Yeah,
been a
it's been a
while.
while since that happened. So that was dope to see everybody come back and for everybody want to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like Blacksburg ain't a place that you kind of just stroll by.
Not at all.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to make an effort to really plan and go up there. So I think guys are just seeing, what Coach Pride is doing. They see the excitement that they have. Guys want to, get behind it. Because, at the end of the day, all of us want to see Tech back at the top. I want to see Tech having a DB drafted in the top couple rounds every year. So, it was definitely fun to go back up there.
And Kendall, can you talk about the leadership, the pride you take in leadership? We had Ben St. Juste on a couple of weeks ago, and we asked him name one player on the team he looks up to and who he tries to take after. He named you. He said you're a guy he looks up to, that you're a guy that he can just watch without you even saying anything because you just know your shit. You just know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And he looks up to you. You talk about the pride and the leadership role that you take on the team.
Yeah. I think for me, just, the biggest thing with my brothers was they didn't always talk a lot, but they always knew I was watching. And, I respected them because they knew I was watching, so they always made sure that they were doing the correct things. And I think for me, just being in my 7th year in the league, being around so many different coaches, so many different players, I always wanted to gain knowledge from any player, whether what they did was a strength of mine or a weakness of mine. I wanted to learn how they see the game. And, that's one thing that I try to give to, like, young guys like Juice. Like, I want you to be able to take up as much as you can, and whatever you can apply, you apply. And if you can't, you can't. But, like, I want to give you as much knowledge and show you, the right way to be a pro. So,
All right, Kendall, man, I appreciate you checking in. We know you got some more
no
things
doubt.
to
Yeah, appreciate
Best
y'all.
of luck to you moving forward already.
Appreciate
I know
you.
you're on
Yes,
that
sir.
golf course this off season.
Oh, yeah, I'm on there every day. Any day I can.
Damn, set, watch him throw the ball. we gon' pick it off. You gon' let him hit the hole or you gon' cut it off. You gon' play through 4th and long or you gon' punt it off. Your defenders heavy hitters, put your pads in. Don't be looking for the ref to throw no flags in. Keep the helmet on, keep the cleats tight. You the type to want to win by any means, right? You should look alive. This is Trap or Dive.